Residents at Usakos in the Erongo region flocked to the community hall daily since the registration for the conditional basic income grant of $600 started last week. The Ministry of Gender Equality, Poverty Eradication and Social Welfare is facilitating the process. The exercise is part of the food bank program transition. According to the ministry, households must meet the criteria, including an income level below $1,600, unemployment status, or lack of access to other forms of support. However, some of the residents said they were rejected.
Most of us depend on scavenging and selling at the scrapyard to at least get $100 to buy meat and pay water. But when we come here to register, they are telling us that we must be earth owners. Where must we get that money?
How should I pay my water if I live from hand to mouth, and if I'm also being denied this grant just because I have a tenant in my house? How do I survive?
I'm 27 years old and I should have had my own place, but due to circumstances and the fact that there is no work in this town and they don't give us land and that I don't have my own place, I can't get my $600 because I'm staying at my mother's house. That is the reason I'm not happy. What if my uncle decides to spend his $600 on his kids? Then should I go steal and get arrested by the police?
Some went to register vulnerable children and they were turned down. So which ones are vulnerable children that were approved then? And also, if I'm an owner of a plot and there are 3 or 4 people renting in my yard, those people make their own fire to cook food as households. But when we come for registration, they say only one household can qualify for the $600. Can the ministry not look into that?
In response, the ministry's public relations officer advised the owners of the ERF to get sworn statement from the police stating the ownership of the said place. Lukasau Fiku said the declaration must state the names and ID numbers of the tenants living on a specified earth, and copies must be distributed to the tenants. Haufiku explained that the owner of the place must provide the water bills to the tenants in question, and each tenant makes their own police declaration stating their income status and names of dependents. He stressed that the exercise is strictly for the registration and verification for the conditional basic income and no other grant.